forward because it's going to bring an added layer of interest to these live streams. It's going to make it better for replay content value. It's going to help give different perspectives other than mine. So come on in. Please hit the like button on your way in. I would appreciate that. And for my replayers, hit the like button for me and leave a comment. Comments are engagement, and engagement helps promote the video. As for me, hi, I've been doing well. Nothing to report here. Lately, I have been going hard with fitness because I'm in that home stretch of my weight loss journey. And I know that there's only so many calories I can consume. There's only so many carbs I could cut. So I'm going to be upping the fitness, which is exactly what I need anyway, because it's the shape, honey. It's about the shape. Hi, Regina. Welcome. You caught a live. Yes, yes. I'm going to be throwing the call-in link in the chat. If you have questions, the only way I'm going to be answering questions here on forth is if you call in, right? You must call in, have your camera on, okay? Or you can super chat a question. This is my way to bribe you into calling me, okay? So I would love to talk to you. How are you doing on your alternate day fasting journey? Are you okay? Are you still fasting? I'm going to have an upcoming September challenge. I'm thinking about it because September is a really hectic month for many people. I usually like to start like a new season with a new challenge. But then I just think about, like, realistically, is a challenge possible? Kids are going back to school, new quarter, end of summer, new stressors. Maybe you're transitioning, the season is changing. All of a sudden it's pumpkin spice everything. So you let me know in the chat if a September ADF challenge would be reasonable. And if not, we could do it October, September or October. But you can always feel free to do a challenge on your own. But let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions, I basically want to have a free therapy session. I'm not a licensed anything. I'm just a girl that likes to research. My credentials are I've lost 60 pounds in 8 months with alternate day fasting. And I've lost an additional 20 pounds in 5 months with what I've learned from the time spent working on myself during alternate day fasting. So if you are lacking the self-growth that is required on any weight loss journey, no matter how you do so, call in, ask me questions. Once again, if you have questions, call in, or you can super chat it. If you've seen my last little vlog video, it's a little short. I have been getting out the house because that has been something I've been struggling with. If you're new here or don't know, I was diagnosed with Lyme disease in January. And with the Lyme disease, it is extremely, it's almost debilitating in a way. I feel like, honestly, a good amount of the weight that I have lost is because I'm just too tired to eat. Wild, right? Don't try to catch Lyme disease to lose weight. It's not it. But another sad part about having Lyme disease is things that you used to find fun or want to be part of becomes just disinteresting just because of the extreme fatigue. Sometimes I have to question going to family functions, and I love my family. Like, I love being around my family. Anytime I can, I'm around them. Sometimes I want to cancel. Sometimes I want to just stay in bed all day, all weekend. So I forced myself to get out the house on an adult field trip. It's my last short. I went to a Mets ball game, met up with a group of professionals. It was a professionals mixer, and got up at the house and flexed my socialization skills, which is easy to lose if you are really not around people too often, adults too often. I'm a single woman. My kids split custody with their dad. And even if they were here, they're still not adults. So to speak and interact and be around people your age is not as common as you think. So I'm not answering any questions. I told you that. If you want to ask me a question, you call me. If you want to ask me a question, you super chat me, point blank, period. And if there's no call, there's no super chat, then we can end this live early. I will be reading comments, but I'm not answering any questions if they're not in those two forms. Okay, I want to start getting the interactivity going. I need interaction with you all. I can't sit here every day, every week, just running my jibs all. No. There's only so much I can talk about, y'all. I want to talk to you about you. What are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. Once again, I will leave the link in the chat. Go ahead and join. I don't bite. Just have your camera on and we can have a chat. And the great thing about these call-ins is that you'll get perspective that are outside of mine, different ages, different lifestyles, different environments, different countries. We're all in this together, but how we're doing is different. And Kita, I think you're trying to connect, but you will have to turn on your mic and cam before. So go ahead and connect your microphone and camera. And yeah. Hi everyone, thank you. Like, these are my new like headbands. My new headbands are like glasses. Hi, Buffy says, so happy to see you and have your beautiful energy on my first ADF day. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on your first. I hope you make it. If it gets hard, go to sleep, okay? And Kita, once you get together, Liberty, I'm gonna add you.
Hi, Colleen.
Liberty.
How are you?
How you doing?
I can't believe I'm doing this. I just said,
I'm
let
very
me
proud
just
of
talk to
you.
her since she's giving the opportunity to talk. I've been literally stalking you forever on YouTube.
Hello.
And
Do you have two devices on right now? I'm hearing like a feedback.
no.
Okay, we might be good. Okay, I don't hear it anymore.
Okay. I I guess I don't know. I've tried and I keep messing up, and I just want your story sounds so much identical to where I'm at right now. I love how you're just so real about why you started, because that's where I'm at right now. I it's for health, but it's also a little bit because I want that like my birthday's next month, September 6th, and
Okay.
I just want to challenge myself, but it's hard, and I'm just like, I don't know, I guess I just needed some Colleen energy, and since you allowed us to connect with you, I don't know, I start, and by like lunchtime, it's like I just break and I'm like, you know. So I guess I just want to know what I know
How?
it works. I
Okay.
know it works.
Have you completed a 36-hour fast yet?
No,
No. Okay. What is the longest amount of time you fasted?
18.
18. All right. So before you jump into a 36-hour fast, right? I'm hearing feedback and I don't know if it's from me or you. Do you hear it?
No, I don't hear anything.
Guys, do you hear it in the chat? Let me know. I just want to make sure for replay purposes. But okay. Um, before you jump into a 36-hour fast, I would highly recommend doing a one meal a day. So you've gotten to 18.
Mm-hmm.
So we're past introductory, which is 16. You hear it too, guys? Okay. I don't know what it is.
I
Is it
don't hear it.
me?
Oh boy.
What are you on right now?
My phone.
Your phone. And okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Aw.
No, it's fine. It might be your phone. Am I on speaker?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, mute yourself right quick. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so I don't hear it anymore. Okay. So when I speak, you could just mute and then chime in when you're ready. I would highly recommend going for one meal a day. All right. Because when you jump from like a 18 all the way to a 36, it's gonna be hard. Your body is not ready or even acclimated to do such a long time yet. I really suggest after 18, go to 20, do another 2 hours, and then you'll be at the warrior diet, which is 20 hours fasted, 4 hour eating window, which was kind of like my OMAD because I never did just one meal a day. I gave myself 4 hours to have enough time to eat my vegetables, have plenty protein, get in what I needed to, and then took myself to bed. So that would be the best route instead of going straight to ADF. And then you'll feel better once you are more comfortable doing a good 20 hours. Then we could talk about 36. All right. So you're punishing yourself. Okay. Come, I want to hear you. Bring it in.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely try that. I just realized I took off all my makeup. I'm like, what did you I was so I can't even believe I did this to myself. But I was like, I need to speak to this woman.
You're
This
authentic.
woman looks incredible and your story is so identical to mine. And I'm like, she looks incredible. Like you look amazing.
Thank
So
you.
I'm like, no, I want this, I want that testimony for myself. And I've done it before. Like, I mean, not fasting, but losing the weight. But I think right now, because I'm getting older, I don't know if it's perimenopause, there's just that it's hard. So I said, I want to try this way that that you successfully, accomplished. I want to try it because I know it's possible. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm going all over the place. And yes, I'm going to try it starting tomorrow. I will do it a
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. Start there. Do the 20 hours and maybe do it every other day. Give yourself time to dip your toe in. You could do the 20 hours every other day. And then when you're ready, then you could do it more daily. And then once you feel really secure, go ahead, just give yourself one full fast day. That's it. Just one to see how it feels, how you feel. If you feel dizzy, if you feel like you feel well nourished. And then we could talk about ADF. But first, every ADF starts with day one, that 36-hour fast. So I hope that helps.
Quick question. So now let's just fast forward, and I'm crushing it. How do you do this? Like, say if you have an event and on that day it's your fast day. How do you understand my question? Okay.
Fast until the event. That's it. You fast until the event. Don't not eat at the event. Don't not enjoy yourself. That's the beauty of what I loved about alternate day fasting. It's flexible. It's not like hard and fast. I think the biggest issue we run into with weight loss period is if that we need it now. The weight has to go now, tomorrow, right now. We have time. As long as God gives us time, we have time. So an event is not going to set you back a week. Missing 2 days is not going to set you back a month. You have time to mess up. You have grace to mess up, because with alternate day fasting or any kind of intermittent fasting, you're removing a considerable amount of calories from your weekly total. So it's not a daily thing. It's what you do in a week that matters. So you see how some people exercise maybe 3 times a week. They'll more likely stay to it more than somebody who's exercising every single day and then burns out. Give yourself a chance to just acclimate to a program, get those calories that are going to add up for the week, and then that will dictate your weight loss more so than an event is going to throw you off, a vacation is going to throw you off. And then just get back on it. Okay? Fast until the event, and then you're good. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Hope that helps. And you come back and you let me know how you did with the 24.
1,000%. I'm praying that by my birthday, I've lost at least, I'm just going to say 10 pounds, but fingers crossed. Hopefully I can, maybe a little bit more, but 10 pounds, I'm happy. At least I
10
know.
pounds is realistic. I like that.
Yeah.
Walk.
I am walking a lot. So thank you. That's confirmation. Yes.
I see your watch.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Liberty
Liberty.
from Toronto, Canada. I forgot to mention that. And big
I
up
wanted to go to
your
Caravana so
Jamaican
bad.
sister.
I love Torontonians.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
All right. You take care, Liberty.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, y'all. Y'all don't just be jumping into the deep end of the pool, bonking your head on the bottom of the pool with 36-hour fast. Please warm up and don't set yourself up for failure. I started off doing 16-8 and I lost 40 pounds in like 8 or 9 months doing 16-8. 8 or 9 months. I wasn't in a rush. I just kept at it. And then I warmed up more with OMAD. Didn't like OMAD whatsoever. Couldn't stand OMAD. But I realized, hey, I could do 20-hour fast. And if I could do 20-hour fast, what's a 36-hour fast, especially if I'm sleeping through about 8 of them? So give yourself a chance to get used to long-term intermittent fasting. Let's see, it's wellness. Thank you, it's wellness, Jess. Hey, Colleen, this is my first time catching one of your lives. Your channel has been so helpful. Thanks for your inspo and your direct balance and nuanced perspectives. Oh, wow, beautiful. Thank you. That's such a nice comment. You're very welcome. I appreciate you. And thank you, CMH, for your super chat. No question, though? Okay, I'll take it. All right, so I have Camille.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
Your videos have been helping me a lot.
Oh,
Yes, I wanted to ask you a quick question, but before I do, I wanted to just say thank you. I got into fasting last year, March, and I did a 3-day fast because, yes, I just gave birth and Fasting was helping me with clarity, emotional stability, helping me to lose the extra pounds. So I'm what you call skinny fat, right? Like from far away, someone would say, "Oh, she's slim," but when you look more closely, you see the extra belly fat, you see the double chin, you see the fat on the arms, and it kind of lowered my self-esteem. But also, I started fasting for spiritual reasons as well, because I grew up in a Christian household, and finding God for myself, and I know that fasting, helped with that. So that's another reason why I got into it.
Beautiful.
So for all of last year, I tried other fasting time frames, like 24 hours, and then recently I came upon your videos and I started the alternate day fasting, and that was like 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just tried it for 1 week while I
Okay.
was in Jamaica, by the way, which was a bad idea, but I did it.
That is a bad idea.
Recently, I did a full 2 weeks.
Oh,
That
beautiful.
was life changing. And while I did the 2 weeks, I listened to a lot of your videos. And the reason why fasting this time is different from last year, the ones last year, yes, they helped, but the effect didn't last. But the reason why watching your videos, you went deeper into the emotional and spiritual aspect of it. And there was a time where I was vacuuming and you said something about loneliness, that you were out all day with your fast day, you came home and then all of a sudden you just had the urge to eat.
I remember that video. I had
And
my
then I
break then.
paused. Yes, I paused. I just held the vacuum and I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's actually one thing. That's one reason why I overeat. So I'm not at my weight goal yet, and it's always a tease. Like I'm almost touching that. I'm going to the gym, but I'm not reaching that goal. But it's deeper than that. As you said, it's not just the physical. Something is going on why we look to food for comfort.
Yeah.
So I realized that it's loneliness,
Hmm.
and I have a hearing loss. Nobody knows how I got it, but I've had it since, a child.
Okay.
And I went to school in Jamaica up until I was 18, and they don't really have like a lot of accommodations. People are kind of new to, those with hearing loss. I was wearing hearing aids, and I suffered from a lot of loneliness. And so, like, God is really helping me to address that. And it definitely is in harmony with how I'm going to deal with my own physical body.
That's
So I just
beautiful.
want to say thank you. I hope I didn't talk too much,
No,
but
no, no, no,
you're helping
no.
people out there. You are.
So are you. You are giving a testimony because I do as much as I can to express the importance
Mhm.
of the emotional attuneness while you are fasting.
Exactly.
It is so important. How far are you away from your goal?
Just like 3, 4 pounds. Yeah,
Oh,
just
girl.
at the last lap. Yeah,
What you need to do, find a good YouTube routine
I
and
know.
you are going to transform. Start building muscle and
That's the thing. That's the
increase
thing.
your
It's just the
protein.
last lap, defining, and it's all connected to my emotional
Mhm.
stability.
Well, that's the
Um,
great thing about exercise is that it's also part of your therapy, right?
exactly. I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, trying
Mhm.
to walk a lot, as you said, get the 14,000 steps. That's your goal.
The 10K
I
step
can't do
is like the
14,000.
human basic, but for me, since I'm like intermediate advanced, 14 does it for me. But you
Right
do
now, I'm
like
around 8, man.
that's
Because
more
I'm a
than most.
stay-at-home mom, I just try to go on the
Mhm.
treadmill when I can. I go on walks with my toddler.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. So thank you.
Get some of those little wrist weights and
I
put them
have
on.
I have a smartwatch.
Yeah,
I
it'll
have a
no, the
smartwatch.
wrist weights. You see those little 1 pound
Oh,
wrist weights while you walk,
oh, while I walk. Yeah, that's
or
a
put
good
them on
idea.
your
I should
ankle.
look into it. Yeah.
Do that. It'll
Yeah.
help strengthen up your arms
Right,
and give you a
right.
little bit more weight while
Yeah.
walking, burn a little
While I'm
more calories.
walking. Yes. Okay. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
any way
So
to
my
incorporate it.
Yeah, I will. My question was, you spoke about skipping dinner. By the way, I asked that on the chat, and then you're like, no, if you want to ask a question, you have to join. So I just, fixed up my hand and
Let them
everything.
know I'm not
So
answering no questions
I
on the
like it. I like it. So my question is like, skipping dinner, right? Do
Yeah.
you see ending at 3 as skipping dinner for intermittent fasting?
What time are you starting eating?
Around 7:30.
In the morning?
Yes.
That is very early, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
to end eating. Because realistically, is that comfortable for you? Because
My
what?
body has gotten used to it. Because I know some people start dinner at 6, 7. So I was like, okay,
No,
well, 6, well, 3 is
that's 16 hours. That is
kind
16
of
hours.
skipping dinner.
If
Yeah.
you are comfortable with ending that early,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a 16 hours. Anytime it's a 16-hour gap, you're right on target.
Okay, got it. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're comfortable.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you for the feedback.
Thank you, Camille, for calling. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Camille, for reiterating what I'm tired of telling y'all, to be honest. And let me drop the link in the chat for those who want to call. She was referring to a video I had made. I had just gotten my braids done and I was fasting all day. And the easiest way to fast is when you're going to go get your hair done. Okay? Because you're doing nothing but sitting down for hours. You just have a seat. I'm driving home. I'm good. As soon as I walk through the house, as soon as I walk into my house, no kids, ain't got no man, nothing really to do, no plans, no friends. I started wanting to eat. As soon as I came through the house, I wanted to eat. And I think that time it was maybe 6 p.m.-ish, maybe 5:30. And I said, how come as soon as I walk through this door, I want to eat? Like, I was fine the whole day. Is it just because I was busy? Was it just because, oh, there's the fridge? And then I stopped and I paused and I was like, wait. Let's really take inventory of what I'm feeling. Because so many of y'all run from your feelings like it's chasing you. I stopped and I was like, oh, I'm alone. I'm lonely. I don't really have anything to look forward to. My phone is dry. My hotline's not blinging. I don't have my babies. Yeah, I could talk to my sisters, but like I'm alone. I was like, oh, okay. What am I gonna do with this? I can't eat. I'm not supposed to eat. I'm not eating. So I have no way to comfort myself, even though I know this. What am I gonna do? I have to sit with it. That's the thing about fasting, is that you have to sit with discomfort, and you have to sit with anything and everything that arises during this discomfort, because you have no crutch now. Your crutch has been kicked off from under you, and now you have to sit with discomfort. Your belly is doing all this rumbling and grumbling. You'll be fine. You know what's rumbling and grumbling more than your stomach? Your mind. Your mind is telling you, I'm stressed, I'm frustrated, I'm alone, I'm bored, I have nothing to do, I have nothing to look forward to. I probably have goals I haven't reached. I have degrees I haven't received yet. I have a promotion that I'm being passed up for. I have a relationship that is tanking my energy. I have kids that won't listen. All of these things are attacking you. And then what do? We just grab the ice cream, we grab the chicken, we dial, hello, Chinese food. running to Wingstop, running to Burger King. When you're fasting, you have no choice but to sit down with the discomfort. And because so many of us are unaware, self-unaware, we're gonna think we're hungry. As I said, I was fine the whole time, all the way into the evening. And as soon as I walk through the house, what happens? I'm incredibly self-aware, and I'm honest with myself. I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses, and I can take constructive criticism from others objectively because it helps with self-mastery. That's my goal. I'm done with on any healing journey. The healing is out the window for me. I'm not healing because I'm not broken. I'm, as you can see, I'm whole. I'm self-mastering. Self-mastery, it should be your goal. You're not broken. You just need to be more honest with yourself. To be honest, you need to be more honest. My biggest issue, and I don't see anybody calling. Y'all got questions? I need to see you calling or super chatting because you want me to yap all day. But I'm so sick of seeing people on the internet wagging their finger about what people should and shouldn't do, and how it could never be me, and I would never, and how it would never be me, and I would do this and I would do that. People love telling people what they would and wouldn't do, and they're not in the situation. And more than likely, they've been through the situation and just feel like they're above this person in the situation or that person in the situation. Lacking compassion, lacking empathy, lacking understanding. And that's why I have this community for us where it's a safe space to be imperfect. I think the last person who was perfect in God's eye died on the cross, okay? So it ain't you. I don't see any holes in your hands. You have to give yourself grace. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps and keep moving along. That can only happen if you know your strengths, which everybody has strengths. Oh my God, we're the strongest person, where the head is held high, the crown is never tipping. But nobody wants to admit weakness. How does that work? If there was no weakness and everybody in this world was as great as they said they were, then the news wouldn't exist. Then I wouldn't see world star hip hop, and I wouldn't see shade room content, and I wouldn't see foolishness on the internet day in and day out. I wouldn't hear about nonsense day in and day out if people were as perfect as they want us to believe they are. Get yourself together. Start journaling. Okay? Start journaling. Start talking to confidants. If you don't have a confidant, you could hire one through your insurance. They're called therapists. Okay? Even if you don't have insurance, your state more than likely provides some kind of counseling service. You need to find community. That's what I did this weekend. Start finding your community. Y'all are over here trying to fit into families that can't stand you. Over here trying to link with people that are plotting your demise. Over here, you can't even share good news with nobody. Like, that's wild. And then you expect to have a healthy weight loss journey and you have nobody to turn to. It's hard. It is hard. If you are trying to do life by yourself, prepare to be in the trenches because it's hard. Life by yourself is hard. And food is not going to hug you back. It's going to hug you in the wrong way. All right? Rosebud says being fat is uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. So is being fasted. Fat or fasted, choose your uncomfortable. I'd rather have a snatched waist. As much as I preach about health, like it's not the health for me. It's the groups for me. I want to look good. And it's not just looking good now. My looking good, like I admire women that are 40, 50, 60 and fine. Like that's what I can't wait for. I can't wait to get older and be fit. That I want to be older and fit. That's the Colleen I'm preparing for. I'm working now for future Colleen. Okay. Yeah, I don't want the generational diabetes that runs on both sides of my family. No, I don't want high insulin. No, I don't want high cholesterol. But I also want to be as active as I am now in the future. Because when I'm ready to retire, I'm not trying to be on no boat, no plane, no train with a cane. Hey, we rhyming. At all. At all. You are doing yourself an injustice. And you know what's worse than being fat and old? Being fat and young. There's nothing that stresses me out more than seeing the youth overweight. Oh my, it's like I could bawl. I can bawl seeing overweight youth. Because going back to like Black women overweight, growing up, Black women overweight, all the older overweight Black women I ever knew were at least 45, at least. And now that I'm older, I know that, hey, they were going through like perimenopause and stuff. Now I'm seeing 21-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 14-year-olds waddling and with thick knees. What's I'm speechless. I'm speechless. The children are our future. What are we teaching them? I have to be the role model. And my children's father is also a role model for them. He's healthy, I'm healthy. We instill healthy eating practices in our house. My kids, they eat the food that we serve them. My son will have a nice sardine and rice dish any day. He actually enjoys it. He'll ask for it. He asks for bowls of oatmeal, and not the one that you rip out of the packet with the peaches and cream. He asks for just oats. When they want sweet snacks, yeah, I'll have some candy on hand, but I'll first give them a bowl of cherries. And you know what they know it as? Nature's candy. Be like, Mommy, can I have a bowl of nature's candy? Okay, yeah, we have peaches, we have kiwi, we have cherries. It's not just us. We have to be the change that we want to see. Anybody else have questions? You can call in. How's ADF going for you? If you have any self-sabotaging practices that you'd like to have objectively advised, call in, because I'm not going to judge you. Who the hell am I? I'm not licensed to do nothing. I'm not perfect. It took me how many years to get this small? Like, you know, I'm really proud of you when you do call in. That's brave. That's flexing your bravery muscles. But I don't get that many views anyway, so don't worry about it. You could also send me a super chat. Is that Let's Go Mets? Yeah, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. I was very proud of them. They dusted the Giants, and then they lost the next day. I was like, I told you I was the good luck charm. You did a juice fast for 2 weeks and recognized your triggers. Yeah. Yeah, juice fast any kind of fast will just allow you to tap into other parts of yourself that you used to numb yourself. All that alcohol, like, alcohol isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's just it's a legal narcotic. This is being honest. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's good. I used to drink every day. I used to drink every day. I used to drink whatever every day. My aunt would bring me a bottle of Di Serrano from England. I finished it within like a week and a half. Like a good, the big fancy bottle of Di Serrano. That's almond liqueur. Okay, just on the rocks. On the rocks. If I was fancy, I would put a little creamer in it. I would buy big old bottles of wine and drink every day. Yeah, so here's the link to call in. Call in. Let me see. I have T. What am I looking at, T?
Yeah, how you doing?
Towards the light source.
I have never done this in my entire life, but I'm like, I
Okay.
have to do this to appreciate you because you have changed my life positively. I'm calling from Brazil, but I'm Nigerian. And in February, I just came across your videos and I started watching it. I was weighing 90 kilos, that's 90 kg. And I knew it was time to change my lifestyle. And I found ADF, so I started doing what you said in your videos. And I joined for the June challenge. I did everything. And now I'm weighing 63 kg. So I have lost, yes, from 90 to 63.
From ADF?
Yes, from ADF. And it's insane because people started asking, are you taking pills? Are you taking injections? Because my waist is so thin. And now people see me and ask my teenage daughter, is that your sister? So it's really a life-changing situation for me because I'm going to be 39 next week. And my goal was, I would take 1 year to lose weight. So when I'm 40, I can, get to the right weight and everything. But I have achieved this in like 5 months already.
That is incredible. And I'm very, very proud of you. The reason
Yes.
her waist is so small is because fasting eats away at the fat, y'all. It's not just calorie deficit. It is a fat eater, okay? Once you are done with the sugar reserves, it starts to eat away at the fat reserves. Don't ever forget that. Good job. I'm very happy.
I have never done this. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this because I'm a very private person, but I'm like, no. Her videos has changed my life entirely. So I have to really make her understand that whatever she's doing is the right thing. So I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for everything. The effort, the time, And I also realized that fasting has really helped me spiritually because I'm a very spiritual person also. And I'm able to connect. I'm more spiritually alert. I'm more aware, self-aware, and aware of my environment. I'm a doctorate student. This is my last year. And I realized that I'm able to write. I'm able to work better. I have clarity of thoughts. So it's been a life-changing event for me particularly. And also I realized that I have gotten a grip of my emotions. So I'm able to do the things I know works for me and I don't care what people think. For me, it's been a battle trying to do this. But from February till now, my life has changed totally from fasting. So I'm so grateful. And I hope you continue doing what God has sent you to do, because this is not just a YouTube channel, it's a ministry. So thank you so much. Yes, it is.
Oh, that is a lot, but it's literally you and the rest of this community that serves my purpose. You all are part of my purpose. So I'm so happy for you. And I know you are going to be snatched for 40.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
already 63. My
look
goal
at that
is 60.
jawline. Mm, mm. You see it? Okay, I see you. I
Yeah.
see you. Okay, T. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
All
Keep up
right.
the good
Thank
work.
you. I will. Thank you so much. Take care.
I have Ankita, which I am very familiar with. Hi, Ankita.
Hey, Colleen. Hi, can you hear me?
I do.
Hi, how are you? So
Pleasure to meet
nice.
you.
Same here. It's so nice to talk to you like this.
Ankita has been a long time follower, subscriber, so it's so nice to see the face.
Yeah, I'm feeling so nice just talking to you like this.
I know, it's a FaceTime.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say about ADF or
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
question?
So, Colleen, yours was the first videos that I came across regarding
Mhm.
alternate day fasting, and I think that was September of 2022. And so
Wow, yeah.
I have been
As I said,
I
you've been around a long time.
Yeah. So I think I was close to 200 pounds at that time. And I think when you started your monthly challenges, I think it was in 2023 or something, because I tried fasting for some time and I couldn't. And then when you started your monthly challenges, I tried to fast and I could fast for 22 hours. And
Mm.
that was the first time in my life when I fasted for so many hours at a stretch. So following fasting and uh, uh, doing cleanses, I lost around 40 lbs last year.
Wow, congratulations. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you. So you're literally an inspiration, and you've created such a positive space for everybody. And for me, it's like every time I think about doing a fast, it's you. You come to my mind. So I'm getting married in November, and
Ah,
yeah,
congratulations.
thank you. So I wanted to lose little more weight. And I don't know, I'm having a hard time doing fasting. So I just
Mhm,
wanted to know your views on GLP-1s, because that is
mhm.
something that I and my fiance, both of us, are considering.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know, is it legit? Is it good? Have people tried it? So if you had an option to do it, would you do it? Because I'm really considering it at this point.
How far away are you from your goal weight?
Maybe 20 lbs.
20.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. GLP-1s. I feel like you're this close. I feel like I don't know if it's necessary for you, but it's basically an insulin regulator. So for people who struggle with higher blood sugar, higher A1Cs, and higher insulin, it does balance it or lowers high blood sugar and allows you to go longer without eating. It also, I heard, slows down digestion. So what you eat lasts longer in the stomach. Obviously, it's very popular. It's well studied, well researched, and doctor prescribed. So it's safe. Um, they're not going to prescribe it to you. So you'd probably have to go maybe one of those compounding agencies or Row or one of those. And they'll probably be able to help you out with that. But is there a way that you can maybe increase your exercise and see where that gets you? And when I say increase exercise, I don't mean just walking. I mean get a fitness routine or even a trainer. Start a workout program like one of those Beach Body. You ever heard of Beach Body? Like you,
No.
Well, there used to be infomercials where you used to buy DVDs and get a whole program, and they maybe give you 30-day shred or 30-day insanity, P90X, those kind of like routine workouts where you could like shred fat and build muscle. Because sometimes it's not really weight loss we want. We want to start shaping the body. And seeing like you're 20 pounds away, you've lost so much. And it looks like your body is now like settled into its new. So now the next step would be focusing on exercise, fitness, shaping that body and shredding inches, because you've done the weight loss. Now we want the fat loss. You understand? So do what you can and find a good fitness routine, fitness program, and they're free online everywhere. Even if you want to go on bodybuilding.com, they have beginners workouts. On YouTube, they have the Pilates, sculpt programs, or something that incorporates strength training, okay? Because when you lose a lot of weight, you're gonna wanna tighten up that body. And then you could still incorporate your walking. And then we'll see. You probably won't even need it, to be honest. Because here I am, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm in that last like 10 to 15 pound stretch. And there's only so many calories we could go low. There's only so many carbs we could cut. There's only, you know, so much fasting we can do before we need to ramp up the fitness part. What are you doing for fitness right now?
Just walking, going to the gym.
What do you do at the gym?
I try to do superset exercises. So I do like 3 supersets. So like 6 exercises.
Okay.
And it's like twice a week. So
Yeah, so that's the missing piece. That's exactly what I thought. You need a fitness routine. I love me some Chloe Ting all day. She has a free app with free programs that span 30 days. It's good to have a 30-day program because it's not like too intense where you're doing like 60-minute workouts every day. You don't need that. You want a program that has maybe like 40 minutes a day, incorporate strength training, some kind of cardio, and gives you rest days throughout the week. You don't have to think about it. All you have to do is turn it on and follow. That's what you need. Turn on and follow. Going to the gym, you're doing too much guesswork. You're probably not working as hard as you think you are. All right? Find a fitness routine, program, and commit for 30 days.
okay.
30 days. You must commit to the program for 30 days. And then after those 30 days, make sure you take a before picture. Make sure, because sometimes you'll get on the scale, it won't move, but your pants are loose. You have ab definition. Your muscles are popping, okay? You must take a photo. And that's my recommendation to you before, because you're already this close. The GLP-1 should have came a long time ago, but instead of the GLP, you used fasting, same thing. They both lower blood sugar. So excellent job. You saved money, okay?
Thank you, Colleen.
Get the fitness going, okay?
Thank you so much, Colleen.
I'm very
So
proud of
nice
you.
talking to you.
It's a pleasure talking to you. And where are you anyway?
I'm out. I just came for a walk.
Where are you located?
Oh, Dallas, Texas.
Ah, okay, because it's sunny over there. It's dark in New York right now. Okay, well, enjoy, keep walking, and please keep me updated.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
30 days, lock in. Take care, Ankita.
Thank you, Colleen. Bye.
Okay, when we're in that home stretch, y'all, it's time to crank up the fitness. Them 10K steps needs to be accompanied by some weights. Y'all losing all this weight, you need to start shaping the body. You gotta lock into a routine. Playing around in the gym is not gonna get you anywhere. You need to commit to a routine, turn it on, show up, follow it, You've done your workout for the day. And then you could incorporate, do your steps. Okay? So, okay, Mr. Colleen. Y'all play too much. Is that what it turned out to for T? 198 to 138. That is incredible. Wow. That is incredible. Hi, Colleen. I went from 187 to 151. It took me about 4 months with ADF and take it 10K steps a day. I fell off completely and gained back 13. What happened? Call me and tell me what happened. This is why I have the call feature. Let me put it back. Okay. I have the call feature here. So y'all could call me and tell me what is going on. What's going on in your life? Think of me as your journal that talks back. It doesn't just have to be about ADF. Sometimes things are happening in your life that's throwing you off from the best self you want to be. Tell me about it and I'll give you an objective standpoint about like what we can do together. Let me see. You're making your son some tacos. But yeah. I really want the camera. Like I can't not have the camera because who wants to like listen to a voice with no face? There's plenty of channels of voices with no face. But when we see a face, then we could see ourselves. Oh, look, she's from India and she looks like me and, she's doing ADF. Or, oh, look, she's a single mom, she's Black and she looks like me. It's the relatability. Okay. Last year when I start listening to college, took me 3 months with intermittent 1 meal a day. Didn't eat after 4 p.m. 159 to 121. Wow. I did ADF 2 for 4 days only. I stay between 126 and 130. Sounds like you have a plan. You're a truck driver and you team with your husband, so our truck doesn't stop me from working out. Is it possible to lose weight just by ADFing? I started 2 weeks ago. Absolutely. Absolutely. As long as you're cutting calories, ADF is going to work for you. I can imagine like just sitting in a truck and not eating for a whole distance and being up the entire time. Jeez. You can't even sip on coffee like that because every minute you would have to stop to use the bathroom. That sounds like punishment. You're doing your first 72 hours. Today I'm 23 hours into my own mental challenge. Yeah, goal weight is around 130. Yeah, it's really important to tap into the mental part of ADF. I love that everybody is finding the spiritual aspect of fasting just so meaningful to them. Because for one, it brings clarity. You remove mental fogs. And then if you are close to the word, whatever your word is, right? You know that there's a sacrifice that needs to happen. And that pleasures of the flesh can only carry you so far, right? If you want to gain, sometimes you have to give up. You must give up in order to gain. Love, I'm adding you to the stage. Hi, Love.
Hi.
I love your name.
Thanks. I just started following you, and I'm also so I can't really give like a good. I did want to ask you a couple of things though, because and I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to come across rude, because I feel like I might, but like with what I'm trying to ask, and so I'll just throw it out there. I was told, and this was something I saw online actually, so take it with a grain of salt, that sometimes with Black women, especially, that because we are built a little bit more to having longer periods of not eating, just due to the fact of either different traumas that have happened throughout centuries within our lineage, so to speak, that that alternate day or intermittent fasting is, or long fasting is one of the only ways for us to really be able to lose weight, because it's actually almost bred into our DNA, so to speak, to do it.
Very
And
interesting.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'm older, and ever since I went over 40, I immediately put on weight. So I'm like, and I'm not probably not eating the best, but I've always fasted a little bit. So I've always been able to keep it under control, so to speak. But since I've gotten over 40, it seems like it's out of control. A little bit, not completely. I mean, I've been walking. I mean, of course, I used to be a skinny girl, so I'm used to being really skinny. So other people will look at me and be like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Like you're not fat." But
Don't
to
listen to
me,
that.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? But to
Don't
me, it's
listen to
like,
that.
okay, yeah. To me, it's like, okay, I need to lose at least 10 to 15 pounds, like, because I'm really petite. So
Right.
I'm a petite person. It's like 5 pounds. You can tell. The good thing about being tall is that it's not so hard. But when you're short and little, it's like every little bit. It's like I'm 5 pounds and I can tell 5 pounds. You know. So for me, 10 to 15 pounds it's a decent amount. So I've been trying to do it, but it's really hard for me to do alternate day. And you know what? Intermittent fasting is easy for me. And maybe that's the problem. That is too easy for me, because I can easily only eat, between the hours of, say, 12 to like 7:30, 8 p.m. Like I can do that every day and it's not a problem. But it doesn't really make me lose weight. But I think it's because I'm probably not walking enough. So I'm guessing, and I want to alternate day fast, but it's hard for me because I don't know the whole thing. And I can fast, like I can go, okay, I'm going to do a 3-day fast. I can do that where I just do it, but it's like only, every couple of months or 3 or 4 months. I
Right.
can't do it, every other 3 days or something.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess my thing is like, I don't know if I need to do alternate day. Of course, if I go to AI says, well, intermittent is the same as alternate day.
Hmm.
And I guess that's probably not true, right?
I would say, especially for women in their 40s up or like heading towards perimenopause, fasting is exactly what we should be doing, because so much of menopause and so much of our hormones is dictated by sugar, and high blood sugars is just going to throw off our hormones so much that fasting is exactly what you need to regulate. It's going to regulate the hormones, it's going to regulate insulin, it's going to regulate sugar, and that will help get down, because as you get older, the waist starts increasing because it's holding on to the fat and the bloating and all these extraness. The extra pounds will be held in the waist. The fasting is just going to nip that in the bud. What I'm thinking for you, what's the long you've done? What's the longest you fast?
Oh, 5 days, but
You
only
fast-
on occasion. I've done 5 days before.
What was
Yeah.
the reason for that?
It's spiritual. It's funny. Your last speaker was talking about the spiritual thing, and I really think that you get so much clarity, especially when you take a longer fast of
Mhm.
spiritual clarity. So, and I mean, this is like complete fasting, but I will say that I did some juicing. So I'm not dry fasting where I'm just doing water. I'm doing more of a juice fast during
Yeah.
that time. So I'm still
Mhm.
drinking juices. Um,
What I would say is, you said you do the 12 to 7, 7:30. Do the 7:30, or what time do you usually get up?
I usually get up around 8, although I'm gonna have to start doing it earlier because my daughter is going to high school. She's got to be there at 7:30. So we'll say soon to be 6.
I would say try the 16:8. Skip dinner instead of breakfast,
Yeah.
just to start acclimating yourself to a different protocol, because that late night eating, that nighttime eating, we're not doing anything that is burning off enough sugar before we go to bed.
You must be a weight loss medium. I think you're a Black woman's weight loss medium.
I am. No, y'all don't understand. I am. That's why I want you to call in, because I love that. One of my specialties is psychology and people reading, and I'm very intuitive, Scorpio things. So
You
I
just
just
caught
know.
me because it's the only thing that I mess up on. I do the most at the latest time. So you already know.
It's just the time of the day where, you know, most of our decision fatigue kicks in. Like, we make the worst decisions at night. We eat what we're not supposed to eat. We drink what we're not supposed to drink. We call who we're not supposed to call. We open our legs to who we're not supposed to. Things that aren't great happen at nighttime because our faculties are down at that time of night. So I would highly suggest you having a nice protein packed, filling breakfast first thing in the morning. Get your day up and started. Just fill yourself, right? Have a nice hearty lunch, fiber and protein, greens, brown chipotle, whatever,
Mhm.
and then call it a day. You could sip on tea, you could sip on apple cider vinegar, you could sip on water, electrolytes. Call it a day after lunch and see how that works out better. When we start going to bed hungry, that's when magic happens. We need to go to bed hungry. We will wake up with a concave tummy. It'll never fail.
No, thank you. I didn't even know, but you gave me so much good advice and I randomly came on.
Yay! Yeah, and it's less painful than, like, you know, oh, I got to start over a 36-hour fast. Do that. I really want everybody to start doing this, because once we conquer nighttime eating, the world is our oyster. It's that nighttime eating that is killing everybody. So you could do it. Try it and let me know how it turns out.
I will.
All right, do it.
Right, thanks. I'm not gonna be eating with my kids, okay? I have to basically not eat at night with everybody else because they all eat at night. So I'll have to make sure that it's almost like I'm doing my own thing because there's no way they're gonna not eat late. And
Yeah.
so but it's cool.
Warm liquids will always get you through. Okay. And then you'll start just seeing that waste go in and regulating your sugar and everything. Okay. Rooting for you. Take care, love. Bye. That nighttime eating, y'all. That nighttime eating. If you thought you was going to bed early, you not going to bed early enough. You thought you was eating late, yeah, it's probably too late. If you're doing 16/8, stop skipping breakfast. Start skipping dinner. Okay. And okay, Ashley, I'm gonna add you to stage. Hi, Ashley. Welcome.
Hi,
How are
nice to
you?
meet you. I'm doing okay. So, my question is, how do you make your, okay, so you always say that make sure that your why is very strong. So, I feel like my whys, I have several, and I feel like they're super strong, and I pray about them all the time. But when it comes down to usually it's stress, it causes me to fall off the wagon. So, like, I've kind of dibbled in fasting for a while now, maybe um, probably a year, but on and off, never consistently. So I think the longest that I did was 24, and I did that for like maybe 2 months. And I saw like great results from it. But then I had a big stressful thing where like my mom ended up in a hospital and I had to be in there with her. And so once I got back, I was never able to get back on track with that. And so it's always something like, oh, I'm on a good track, but then something happens and it derails me, and then I'll be off for a while, not doing any fasting, and then I get back on. And so this last time, what I'm trying to do is I really want to do ADF. I like I said, I have some really strong whys, but um, one of the things that I think is holding me back is like the person that was on prior. You said you told them to start with maybe 24, and so, but I want to like do something maybe a little bit like more um like stronger than that, I guess, because I have 24 experience. So what I've been trying to do is say, I know you don't like prescribe to this, but trying the Monday, Wednesday, Friday fasting with 500 calories. And so today I was like, okay, it's Monday. I fasted until my lunch break, which was, and I take a late lunch. So I went to lunch around 1:30, and then I had like a 500 calorie meal. I got off. I was like, okay, there's no food. So I'm going to go to Costco. I went to Costco. I had a issue at Costco and I got very anxious and I left. And then I came home and I had a glass of Malibu, and then I put a chicken tender in the air fryer, and I had that, but it's just all stress related. So I just need help with like sticking, like, even though I feel like my why is strong, like, how do I keep that up top so I don't keep making these mistakes, if that makes sense?
You know, you took me out with the Malibu, right? You took
I
me
did.
all the way out. You could have said milkshake. You said Malibu.
I had some Malibu rum straight. It was really good too.
All right. Well, is this what you did after you did the 500 cal?
Yeah, that was I my intent was do the grocery shopping, come home, put it up, walk 2 miles on the treadmill or the walking pad, and then go to sleep. But
Oh,
then I got stressed and I was
mhm.
like, I need to eat something. I want some liquor. That happened.
I get it. And no, it does happen. It happens.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, give me a thumbs up for the live. I appreciate it. What okay, so there's 16-8, then there's 24, and then there's OMAD, which is one meal a day, which is like 23-1, and then there's ADF, which is a full
Yes.
day. And you've gotten to 20 hours.
I've done it like not consistently, but I have done it. Like I've went 2 months without I'm doing the 20 hours fasted with 4 hours eating. And I saw results from that. I mean, I could see, maybe not on the scale, but I could definitely see like that my face was
Mhm.
getting slimmer and things of that. Not now. I mean, I've gained that weight back since, but I have tried it and felt like I was successful at that.
What was most comfortable for you? Like which fasting protocol was comfortable?
Probably that one, the 24.
24. Okay. And why did you stop? Just the stress?
Yeah, my mom ended up in the hospital, and I was like, she was there for like a month, and like I'm her caregiver. She has dementia, so like I was actually in the hospital with her and trying to work simultaneously because I work from home. So it was just a big stressor on me at that time.
Okay. I would, and you're restarting after how long? How long ago did you last do your fast?
For the 24 or this new.
When was your last fast?
My last fast, I mean, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I was trying to ADF. I made it like 2 days, and then the Friday, my husband wanted to go out to eat, so I just I went out to eat with him, and then I just kind of fell off. It's like once I fall off, I don't hop right back on.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest to you is do the 16-8.
Okay.
Right now, how's your mom doing?
She's good. Like right now, she's good. Like she has some good days, some bad days, but she's been on a good streak for a while. So
Okay. Does she require a lot of your time?
yeah.
Okay. So I would consider that your life is a little unstable right now, just with that being a factor in your life.
Okay.
So you are going to be under a bit more stress than others who, I guess, are in the mode to lose weight. You still have a few factors in your life, right?
Yeah.
I would suggest doing the 16-8. Have breakfast, have lunch, skip dinner. That'll allow you to make the best decisions in the front part of the day. Get calories, get your protein, get your fiber, get your greens, get your fruits. Enjoy some meals with your loved ones, and then start learning how to turn it off at night, which is going to be the most major factor in fat loss. Fat loss is going to happen majority of the time at night during that nighttime period. All right. So, what do you think about doing breakfast and lunch and skipping dinner just as a start off point until you feel more secure doing a longer stretch again?
I feel like that would be too easy because I don't know. I want quicker results. I know that that's doable for me, but
You see my face? You see my face?
yes.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
What are you in a rush for?
Okay. So I'm in a rush for me and my husband, we want to do IVF one more time, and we really want to do it this year. And I'll be 41 in September, so I don't have much time. I feel like I need this to happen like now.
I understand that. And that is a big deal. That is a big deal and a great reason to be your why. If you were looking for the why, that's the why.
Yeah.
But at this point, I want you to be more consistent than I want you to be intense.
Okay. That makes sense. Yes.
I need consistency. And if consistency for you is going to be just a longer eating window,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be 8 hours and then a good 16-hour fast, then that's going to be more beneficial than going all out and then quitting for weeks and then going on another sprint and then burning out again.
Okay.
Consistency. At least with consistent 16-8, you can regulate your blood sugars. And honestly, once your blood sugars are regulated, it'll help you get pregnant faster.
Okay.
Fasting regulates hormones of all kinds. So your progesterone, your testosterone, your estrogen, all those which are contributing to fertility
Yeah.
and signs of PCOS, okay, it's going to be conducive to your IVF journey and set you up for success. Heck, you may not even need it anymore after that. Who knows? Because it can regulate a lot. The longer you fast, the more you're going to regulate.
Yeah.
But we need to get you consistent.
Okay.
And starting off with a nice, hearty, healthy breakfast, having a good, healthy lunch, and then you need to stop and learn how to stop and have that 16-hour fast. That's going to be more beneficial, most beneficial. And then you're going to have to keep that up every day for at least a month. Give yourself a month to dedicate to strict 16-8.
Okay.
Not know, oh, it's time to go out. Oh, I'm going to drink a Malibu and eat a tender. I need you to, not to throw it in your face or anything, because that was hilarious. But this is the stop time. You have to give
Yes.
yourself that stop time. Get you a nice cup of warm tea. That's going to be the internal hug. Malibu is not going to hug you back. A cup of tea will. I promise.
Okay.
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 But
Thank you.
I want to see that consistency from you, and
Okay.
then we'll start seeing things start moving.
Okay.
All
That
right.
makes sense. Thank you.
Keep us updated. Rooting for
Okay.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ash. I tell you about these microwave. Y'all can't want these microwave results. Where y'all rushing to? Y'all got a red carpet I don't know about. Y'all preparing for the Olympics? Let me find out you got a talk show that you got to be snatched for. Time is of the essence, but you have time. Consistency over intensity. You can go to the gym one time a week for 4 hours. It'll never beat going to the gym for 1 hour 4 times a week. You understand me? It'll never beat it. Consistency over intensity. I would rather you do something a little bit less for a long time than going all out and burning out. Okay? And yes, pray for her healthy womb and a healthy fertility journey. That was another reason why in my 20s I was like wanting to be fit, because I was like, I don't want to be 250 pounds and gain another 60 pounds when I'm pregnant. Oh, I would have cried. Carmela, call in. Let me give you the link. Call in. I'm gonna wrap this up. So anybody that needs to call in the next 8 minutes, please do so. And then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do some Chloe ting. I'm gonna drink me a protein shake and get ready for work because I went to work today. She's cute. She's cute. This is a little top from, what's it called? Amazon. Okay. You'll always see me wearing my season palette because I am a soft summer. If there's 2 things a woman should know, it is her kiwi body type and her color season. Kiwi body type and your color season, and you can't go wrong dressing anymore. Okay. But y'all Russian, I want you to just be consistent. Hi, Carmela. I love to see my walking ladies. Just y'all are. Love to see it. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's such a pleasure to be able to talk with you.
So
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, talk to me. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I have been following you for probably, I think maybe like a couple years or like a year and a half or so.
Yes, I think that's
And
your name.
yeah. So I have been kind of back and forth on this journey. I have done the ADF where I've actually gone the entire 36 hours and didn't eat anything. And, you know, I was doing really well, but then same thing, stress happens, life, and I've fallen off. And unfortunately, my weight has always stayed at like a plateau. I haven't been able to get past that plateau. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's because I'm an endomorph. Maybe it's because I have the slowest metabolism. Like, I don't get it. But just based on some of the things that were mentioned before about cutting off the eating times, I know that my husband and I have a bad habit of going to Walgreens late at night. Confession is good for the soul.
Yes, it
And
is.
we'll get chips and soda and we're just trying to work out a lot of financial issues that we've been dealing with for the past couple years. And we're just trying to dig ourselves out. And because of that, it is stressful for us. We do find ourselves staying up late at night just trying to figure everything out. And it's been really difficult. I've, like, again, I said, I've stuck with the ADF. My issue with it is that Wednesdays are my husband and I, that's our date night. And so I'll have a successful day on Monday, like today. I'll walk, I'll get my 10,000 steps in, I'm drinking my water, I'm doing well. Tuesday, try to keep it low carb. You know, I'll eat my meal I'll start eating like maybe around like 12. I'll have my first meal, and then I'll have my lunch, and then I'll have my dinner, and then stop, cut it off. And then Wednesday, it's like I'll go without eating the entire day. And then date night is in the evening time. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing my ADF. What do I do? And so I'll eat Wednesday, then I eat Thursday, and then I'll try to ADF Friday. So that's been the kind of the consistency that I've been going with is
Okay.
I'll ADF Monday, Fridays, I'll eat Saturday, then I eat Sunday, and it's like, oh my God. So I've been kind of stuck at this plateau, and I guess I'd like to know, if I don't ADF like every other day, what would you suggest for the moments where I'm like, okay, it's date night, I want to eat, I'm not going to be able to do, it kind of dampers the spirit because that's the day that we agreed upon
Right.
is Wednesday. So just needed some suggestions or advice on what you think would work.
How long have you been doing ADF?
Oh my gosh. I guess it's been for about a year and a half off and on.
Okay.
Off and on.
Okay, so your body is very familiar. How much weight have you lost?
I was hovering, my weight was hovering like around 185. And then I've been able to get to 170. And I've been stuck at 170 for a long time. Can't get past it. It's just, my body stopped right there.
So the beautiful thing is you have self-awareness. Most of the times when we're in plateaus, we know why. We know we're not doing all the things. We know we're praying that the things don't catch up with us. But we know that we're doing the things that are not best for the outcomes we are desiring, right?
Absolutely.
So every Wednesday is your date night, every single Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay.
Our date night.
With that in mind, and you're a longtime ADFer, I would just say make your Wednesday a feast day always. So that would make what? Your Monday feast, Tuesday fast, Wednesday feast, Thursday fast, Friday feast, Saturday fast. And what I would kind of say at that point was maybe just do 3 days of fasting a week. If you want to keep up the 36-hour fast.
Okay.
Just instead of alternate day fasting, just do 4-3 or 3-4, where you have 3 days fasting and you feast 4 days a week. If you feel like you're strong enough to make sure that you get back on your feast days and your fast days, then just keep Wednesday as your feast day every single week and just have 3 planned fast days a week.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds really good. That sounds amazing. And I have one more question too. So the fast food is, there's a place that we love to go to, and it's called Culver's. And we just love their pretzel bites and the ice cream.
Okay.
And so I want to make sure that if I do feast, that I'm careful about the type of foods that I eat on feast day. And I mean, would you suggest that I kind of cut my carbs, or should I be a little bit more mindful? Should I have like maybe maybe choose to have like a dessert as like my guilty pleasure, or like what would you What would you suggest?
I would suggest that you consider your feast day or your refuel day, Okay, I'm going to start saying that because there has been people that are like, can we stop calling it a feast day? Your refuel day. You are refueling. After your fast, you've traveled all these miles. Now it's time to refuel into your nice luxury vehicle. What do you want to put into the tank? Do you want to put cheap 87 or do you want to put premium 93? Sometimes there's days where you just put like, plus. What I would say is a good 80% of the food that you have on refuel day should be working towards your goals, protein, your health goals more than anything. Your health, protein, fiber, vitamins, nutrients, greens. All right.
Okay.
Because you just went a 36-hour period without eating. Your body, what are you rebuilding the cells with? Really good food. And then you're gonna have something that fills your soul. One thing that fills your soul. One thing.
Okay.
Think of a good thing. A really good thing that's worth it. It has to be worth. If it's not worth it, don't bother. It has to be something you've been craving all week, that you've been trying to try, that you'd spend a good amount of money on, something that once you have a bite of, it's just satisfying your soul. If it's just gonna be a Oreo from the vending machine, don't bother.
Okay.
If it's gonna be something from Walmart and the bakery site, don't bother. It should be decadent. It should be rich. You should only need about 3 bites to satisfy you, or a half a glass of whatever it is.
Okay.
And try to have it well before bed.
Okay.
Because whatever it is, more than likely is going to be higher sugar, which is you're going to have to burn off, or it's going to affect you or impact you on fast day.
Okay.
All right. So if you find yourself struggling on fast day, it's usually because we had a high carb refuel day.
Okay.
So whatever you're having, make sure it's just make sure it's worth it. Whatever it is, it's just worth it. Have all the good foods. Have one worth it. Keep your Wednesday as your date day. That's for you and your man, and y'all deserve it. And then you schedule your other 3 fast days accordingly. Forget about ADF. Just schedule 3 fast days a week. That's it.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love your content.
Well,
prayers to you and your family, and thank you.
Blessings to you. Take care. Bye. All right. All right. So that was super fun. I'm glad so many of you joined in and called in. Guess what? I got to go. Thank you all. Hopefully we get to talk next time. And I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next one, right? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.